Hello everyone, in this video I want to share 7 important things that I have done in the past few days to help you speed up the progress of developing your island in Daybreak Island Whiteout Survival. The following are some things you can do. The first thing you need to do is maintain and upgrade the Tree of Life. You need to make this your top priority because the Tree of Life is the main source of life on Daybreak Island. Because the Tree of Life generates large amounts of life essence passively, where life essence functions as a material to buy and also upgrade important buildings or decorations on your island, which can give you very good buffs for your main city. So it is important for you to prioritize upgrading the Tree of Life, because that way you will get lots of benefits. The second thing you need to do is build and decorate your island. Building and decorating an island is a vital activity on Daybreak Island, because this is also a requirement for you to be able to continue upgrading the Tree of Life. Plus, there are several important buildings that you need to build immediately, such as the Deluxe Restaurant, Flower's Secret, Bustling Bazaar, Blacksmith, Fountain of Joy, Skating Rink, Mini Heater, and many more. These buildings can give you pretty good buffs that will really help you develop your main city. The third thing you need to do is collect as much life essence as possible. Until now, you can get life essence by collecting it from the Tree of Life and Lumber Camp, because these buildings produce it passively. Next, get it from assisting allies. For those of you who don't know, maybe you can check the rank on Island Prosperity and look for the names of your alliance members. Or you can look at the world map, and then above your alliance member's city there will be a handshake icon. You just have to click on it, and then you will visit your allies' island to help them care for their Tree of Life. Next is by getting the treasures on your island. Usually these treasures are hidden in trees, and these treasures usually contain a large amount of life essence. You only need workers to cut down the trees and find the treasure for you. Next is to log in daily and also complete the Explore Daybreak Island task, because every task you complete will give you life essence. And finally, recycle decorations that you may no longer need. Keep in mind, if you have run out of space on the island to put decorations, you can retrieve old decorations or ones that don't provide buffs, and then recycle them on the marketplace to be exchanged back for life essence. Even though the price of the decorations will actually drop by 50% from normal, but you can definitely will be able to get back some life essence to use to buy decorations or other buildings, or even use them for upgrades. The fourth thing you need to do is open up as much space as possible on your island. One of the things you need when building or decorating an island is space. And to do this you need workers who can cut wood, which you can get by building a lumber camp on your island, and I recommend upgrading this building regularly to increase the efficiency of your workers and expanding the space on your island. Or you can also retrieve some old decorations, which don't provide any buff to be stored at the island storehouse, which will definitely provide additional space for new decorations. The fifth thing, you need to look at the guide in the island storehouse to find out what buildings and decorations provide buffs to your main city. Here you can see that the higher the rarity of a building or decoration, the better the buff it offers. Therefore, as you upgrade your Tree of Life level, you should also frequently look at the marketplace to see if there are any new buildings or decorations with higher rarity that have been unlocked. Because if it already exists, make sure you buy it immediately so you can get more buffs for your main city. The sixth thing you need to do is hunt for treasure. As Molly has said, on Daybreak Island there are lots of treasures scattered around, and at the start of exploration, these treasures play a very important role in the growth of your city on Daybreak Island. Because this treasure can provide various types of items, the most common is life essence. And we don't know whether one of these treasures will contain rare items too, who knows? The important thing is to find more treasures so you can speed up the process of building and decorating your island. The seventh and final thing, what you need to do is create a strategy. For the start of the game, I suggest that you focus on opening more access to new buildings and only place buildings or decorations that have high rarity and prosperity bonuses, and even better if they have buffs. This is to minimize you from buying too many decorations that don't provide buffs, such as buildings with common and uncommon rarities, which will take up a lot of space and use up your life essence. Next, once you have access to a building that provides a buff effect, I suggest that you focus on upgrading it by buying the same type of building in the amount according to the upgrade request. You do this so that the building gives more prosperity bonuses and moreover again buff with a much better percentage. In short, when you first start playing, try to quickly open access to more buildings that provide buffs. And after you get a building that has a buff, focus on using your life essence to upgrade the level of the building. And here's a cool tip that maybe some of you don't know, namely accessing Lighthouse. You only need to shift your mobile screen to the bottom left corner of the island, which has a view towards the sea. Then just click on the part of the island that faces the sea. There you will be able to see that later there will be a special activity or event that will be triggered after some time on Daybreak Island, which will allow us to access the Starry Lighthouse. Well, the 7 important things above are the points that I noticed myself from the time I started playing on Daybreak Island until today, and if later I have additional important points, maybe I will convey them to you again. Or if you have additional opinions or tips regarding Daybreak Island, feel free to share them with me, and we'll meet again in the next Whiteout Survival video. Bye.